Everybody wants to free themselves of their weight as fast as possible. I wish that I had an enchantment wand that I could wave over each fat individual out there and her abundance fat would be gone until the end of time. This basically isn't the situation. Here are some simple to follow weight reduction tips to help you gradually and deliberately get to your goal. So I trust you appreciate perusing these 9 weight loss tips. Weight reduction tips number 1, want it. So as to be fruitful at weight reduction, you need to lose the weight. You should focus on this need, not simply state that you need to lose the weight. The most ideal approach to focus on getting in shape is to cause an objective, to record it, at that point stick to it. An objective doesn't need to be just about the weight you lose or need to lose. You could compose an objective utilizing your body estimations or level of body quick lost, or it might be your alluring garment size. Set your objectives such that they are achievable. For instance, I need to shed 15 pounds by Christmas, or I need to drop 2 dress sizes by my sister's wedding. When you have defined your bigger objectives, you have to set littler ones to ensure you are on time to accomplishing your drawn-out objective. Monitor your objectives by utilizing a weight reduction graph, a food diary, or an activity diagram. Keeping a diary is the most ideal approach to follow the nourishments you eat, the measure of water you take in, the measure of everyday workout, and to day-by-day work out those objectives. You can even track how you are feeling for the duration of the day. This will help in knowing whether you're eating a result of a specific state of mind or not. Keeping a diary is an acceptable approach to remain focused on your weight reduction. Weight reduction tip number 2, keep it in the kitchen. The of the most exceedingly terrible propensities that individuals have isn't eating at the kitchen table. They are either remaining to eat while doing different things, or they are before the TV. Specialists state that by and large individuals who eat while sitting in front of the TV eat bigger servings of food. Our emphasis is on what we are viewing, not what we are eating. We have to move away from our family rooms and go into the kitchen. During this time, eat gradually and invest some energy with your family. Converse with the life partner and youngsters. Focus on what you're eating just as the amount you're eating. At the point when you eat more slow, your stomach will have the opportunity expected to flag you that you are full and you won't have overeaten and feel hopeless. Weight reduction tip number 3, throw out temptation. So as to stay dedicated to your weight reduction system, you should expel all allurement from your cupboards, cooler, and vehicle. Supplant the treats and greasy nourishments with the correct nourishments. Sans sugar gelatin and pudding is an awesome method to deal with that sweet tooth in a right part without including a great deal of calories. Low-fat popcorn or low-fat seasoned popcorn is another great substitution to greasy bites. Do whatever it takes not to eat unfortunate snacks for half a month. Keep a sack of crunchy vegetables, similar to carrots, convenient to help with hunger. Most crunchy veggies will in general fulfill you more and are lower in calories. Weight reduction tip number 4, find support. Weight reduction is a test alone, yet with an accomplice, it will appear to be a lot simpler. Search for a weight reduction bolster bunch online or a discussion. Facebook even has bolster gatherings. In the event that you like not to have somebody online at that point, start your own care group in your home or another person's home. Something else, all weight reduction organizations offer a care group or once in a while somewhat one-on-one advising. Your care groups can incorporate family, companions, collaborators, or even your neighbors. Your gathering could be as enormous or as little as you can imagine. Ask everybody you know to help you in your weight reduction attempts with some consolation. Weight reduction tip number 5, stop bad habits. Generally learned or old propensities are difficult to break. It's time we roll out an improvement. We don't need to eat everything that is on our plate. A large portion of grew up realizing that we should eat everything on our plates in light of the fact that there are starving kids in Africa. It is alright to leave a little food on our plates sometimes. We have to tune into our bodies and quit eating when we are full. We should eat littler segments of our food. We have to abstain from having seconds. Attempt to eat 6 little suppers rather than 3 huge ones. Have breakfast, have a morning nibble, have lunch, have an evening nibble, have supper, have a night nibble. At the point when you eat out at a cafe, either request from the youngsters menu or approach when you request for the server to present to you a to-go box. At the point when the food shows up, place half or a greater amount of the food into the to-go box. Weight reduction tip number 6, add variety. You need a little assortment in your life. This goes for food as well. You will get exhausted eating something very similar all week every week. When this fatigue hits, you will slip again into your old propensities. Eat a bit of something from every one of the significant nutrition types, including natural products, vegetables, protein, dairy, entire grains, and fats. So as to remain empowered, eat 5 to 6 little suppers regular. This likewise helps your digestion. Eat a protein with most suppers, including eggs, beans, lean cuts of meats just as fish. We have to attempt to eat at least 5 servings and up to 9 servings of foods grown from the ground every day. On the off chance that you are watching your sugars, likewise watch the measure of organic product you are devouring. You truly need to eat a bigger number of vegetables than natural product. Additionally, you have to eat an assortment of the 2 leafy foods. Don't simply eat similar nourishments day by day. Recollect the key is assortment. The bread, pasta, and oat you expend should be entire grain. In the event that you have never had entire grain pasta, at that point blend in with ordinary pasta and continuously include an ever-increasing number of entire grains until you are utilized to it. It remains constant for bread, particularly on the off chance that you make your own. The mind-boggling starches and high fiber in entire grain bread and pasta help to accelerate your digestion. The dairy items you expend ought to be low fat or without fat. Likewise, ensure you are eating acceptable fats, for example, olive or safflower oil. Your body needs a specific measure of the great fats. Ensure that you read your names and avoid nourishments that have trans fats. Trans fats are very awful for you. Weight reduction tip number 7, watch what you drink. Obviously, the main decision to drink is water clean of chlorine. You need at least 6 glasses of good water. You can likewise drink green tea. Utilization of green tea can help with weight reduction. A few people don't track or consider the measure of calories in their refreshments. A normal seasoned cola has in excess of 100 calories and 10 teaspoons of sugars. Organic product drinks are additionally high in sugar and calories. Change to eat less beverages and drink progressively green tea and water. Be careful with your liquor utilization. Most mixed beverages have heaps of sugar and are high in calories. Liquor goes to fat and sugar in your body. If you want to know more strategies on how to lose weight, click on the link in the description of this video.